Okay. Welcome to
No
the
such thing as AM and PM.
April 3rd, 2024 Resource Management Committee meeting. My name is Phil Curran. I'm the chair of the committee, and I'll ask for a roll call.
Mr. Curran,
Here.
Mrs. Hanchett,
Here.
Mr. Barnes,
Present.
Mr. Sear,
Present.
Mr. Demick,
Here.
Mr. Fanton,
Here.
Mrs. Ricketts Wales,
Here.
and Mr. Harris. 7 present.
Very good. Next is an approval of minutes of March 6th, 2024. Need a motion?
Hanchett will move.
Second?
Ricketts Swales will second.
Additions or corrections? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Okay, first up is Mr. Torrey.
Afternoon. You have my report in there of what we have kind of going on right now. One thing I did not add in there is over the last 8 months, we have been approved for a little over $4.4 million in projects, with over 3.8 of that coming from either the federal or state level. So we'll be busy the next couple of years.
4.4. Nice. Is that normal, or is that?
I think for that time period, it's probably higher than normal.
Good.
We were at a meeting last week with the state, and with the state's $4.2 billion bond act, a lot of that money will be funneled to soil and water, so should be more grant money coming in the future.
Can't argue that. And you've got a lot of projects going here.
Yep.
And I was wondering, not to be a broken record, but if you had any chance to look at that section of Elmond.
I drove by it Friday. It's on our list. It's just, we got a lot of other projects, so
Yeah.
we'll be working on something with that this year.
Yeah, good, all right. And
I will have a quick question too. Have we made any movement on the off 19 there on the creek by Tucker's Corner in that area?
It's on our list. Next break we get in the weather, we will be looking at that.
Next spring?
No,
Oh,
probably next week,
Oh, okay.
once the weather turns here again.
All right, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
any others that you want to
I don't think so.
point out?
I guess the the Van Campen Creek project there in Friendship, that'll probably be the first project we use the excavator on, once we get permit approval, so start using that soon.
Good.
I keep forgetting there's that permit approval first. And this, how long does that process take?
They're telling us around 60 days, but
Oh, okay.
with most of it's FEMA or Army Corps of Engineers hold up, so we'll find out.
Okay. Thanks, Scott.
Yep.
Okay, anyone else have any questions for Scott? Seeing none?
Okay,
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
It does bring a lot of money in for us.
And next up is Laura with a whole lot of information.
There's always a lot of information,
Yes, there is.
yes. So I wouldn't say anything stands out over anything else. Believe it or not, we're already getting ready for fair. As you saw, the theme this year is Greek mythology. So we've been searching for strange things like columns and
Yeah.
things to decorate the youth building with. Let's see, what else is going on? We still have our online cooking class with the 4-H kids. We have sewing classes with the kids. They're actually going to be moving beyond things like pillowcases. So it's kind of fun and exciting, but probably kind of scary for them. The Master Gardeners just finished their training, and they gave a presentation to the staff and the other Master Gardeners as part of their graduation, and as well as the exam that they take. We've been working on getting an application for the congressionally funded projects through Senator Schumer, Gillibrand, and Congressman Langworthy's office. So that's due Friday at midnight. So as Brooke knows, we're going to be trying to fix up our building. We already received money to expand our conference room, as well as upgrade our kitchen to make it into a teaching kitchen. And we're going to be making the rest of the building look better. Fingers crossed.
I see you had a nice fundraiser. Cuba cheese.
Yes, Cuba cheese. Yep, very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's to finish the shack, snack shack?
Yeah, ideally, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think we really know exactly what's it's gonna take once we get in there, because it's just an empty shell.
Yeah.
So, and we've got the stuff that we had in the other snack shack. And we're gonna get some more shelving and things for storage. So
Good.
we'll have a big ribbon cutting.
That'd be good. Any other bright spots? We're using some of these up today.
Mr. Chairman, I just reported at the CE board meeting last week, there was an interesting presentation by a 4-H'er
Yes,
on pigs, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around this pig getting a daily massage with moisturizing
I am
cream.
too. I know. So Lindsay Reynolds, one of our shining star 4-H teenagers, came in and gave a presentation to the board as to what 4-H means to her and what projects she's been working on through the years. And she has just started to show pigs. And part of the whole process in her world of showing pigs includes a daily massage and I don't know. I don't know if it was just for relaxation or if it helps tenderize the meat or makes the bacon taste better. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like the pig has a pretty good life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daily massages.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Did you have a question, Mr. Barnes?
Well, yeah, I just was, you mentioned a little bit about what you're doing about your housing.
Yes.
So is it gonna
So
be
we
a
have-
major project?
It's going to be full-blown
Roof-
chaos.
Roof,
Yes.
siding, new
Yes.
entrance in the back?
Yes, all the above, hopefully. So it's going to be a long process in that the deadline being Friday, but it's 2024, 2025 money. So we probably wouldn't hear anything until the end of the summer. So you know how, no offense, government works, but it's probably going to be a slow process. So
But you got a good overall plan to
it's good enough.
completely modernize the
Yes.
facility?
Yep. Yeah, and we're applying for distance learning funding as well, in order to be able to hold hybrid meetings, as well as, have somebody out, even Scott, out in a field, and have him be able to wire into the presentation and give an update from what he's seeing, so we can use that with our ag team and things like that too. So, which is why I had asked both Phil and Brooke about if the EMTs, I had heard that in other areas, EMTs use the distance learning setups to enhance their education. So, because everybody's sort of in a jam with available training.
Right.
So I wasn't sure if that was even, so once we get the conference room done, it's gonna be twice as large. So there'd be room for classes like that. And with the distance learning equipment, we could easily patch into other regions. So if you hear of something, just, know that we will be available at some point in time once at least the conference room itself is done.
Now, who is going to be doing your construction?
We haven't dealt with that yet.
Okay. But you're gonna parse it out?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on, old business? No, Carissa. Just got one.
Good afternoon. I have an MOE on here regarding a local law. This is a current local law we have that allowed us to go into the DEC's pilot program for a youth hunt for deer. It's to allow 12 and 13-year-olds to hunt. And originally that pilot expired at the end of 2023. It was recently extended through 2025. My understanding is this is just for deer season, that turkey season, which is almost upon us, already has a youth hunt, which has been around for the past 20 years. I have, just for your information, I thought it might be interesting. The state DEC had a report earlier this year on how the youth hunt went. And if you look through that, if you go down to the WMU units, you can see that 9P, if anybody hunts, you know that WMU at 9P is most of Allegheny County, had very high participation. So we were, that dark blue was the highest participation. We were right in there. So this is obviously something that our youth participate in, and I would assume that you would want to extend it through 2025. Hopefully the state makes it permanent sometime.
I'm sorry. Demrick will move that.
Second?
Seer?
Seer, second. Any discussion? Questions? Seeing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is passed. Thank you. Old business. New business. Good of the order. I'll ask for adjournment.
Fenton will move that.
Hanchett will second.
Hanchett, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
We are done.